So now according to our problem statement, let's see what it is. So according to problem statement, first KPI we have designed and developed, and we have also arranged it in our dashboard itself. So now second, what we will do it the same calculations we have to follow, just we have to do it for average price analysis. Okay. So now let's see how to do that. So first again, we have to follow the procedure. We have to do the same calculations what we did for the year to date total sales. Instead of sum of sales, we have to find average, because average is nothing but sum of total sales divided by what, count of those particular whatever IDs we have, or count of total number of cars. So what we will do first, we will find average value itself directly, and then that average we will be using in our calculations. So we know how to find the average. So I will just write a calculation over here, and I will take a new measure over here, and I will name it as average total sales, or we will just name it as average sales. All right. And just let me see what name are we giving. So it's average year to date average price. Okay, that's right. So average price, it should be the average price. So what is the average price of each car? Okay, so we will name it as sum of total price. Okay, so sum of price, okay, this is nothing but sum of price divided by count of total cars we have, right? That is count of ID, right? So this is count of ID. So count of ID, why we are taking count of ID, I already told you, because each car or each ID have an unique value on each and every row of that particular field. So if we take count, every count will be taken as a unique number, so we will get the total number of rows which we have directly in the table. So I will just hit enter, and now this average we are going to make use at as function. So we have to close the bracket over here, and I will remove it from here. Okay, and I will just hit enter. Okay, so this is the average price. Now next what we will do, we will go and find year to date average price. Okay, so I will just take a new measure, and I will name it as year to date average price. Okay, so this is the first we have to find out, and the same formulas we have to use. That is total, first we have to use total YTD, and the expression is nothing but here we have already calculated it, that is average price. Okay, we don't have to take sum or whatever things, because we have exclusively calculated this as a separate calculation. So directly you can take it, comma, here we have to take what, date. Okay, so and the date we are using calendar date, because it's a time intelligence function. Close it, and so this is our first year to date price. I'll just close this, and I will just copy this same thing now, control C, control V, and I will try to take it and place it over here. All right, so the same thing we are going to make use of here. All right, and now what I will do, I will just select this, come to visualizations, I will close this, and instead of this I will take year to date average price. Okay, so instead of year to date total sales we will change. So come to visual, come to general, in title here we'll name it as year to date average price. Okay, so this is average price. Same thing what we have to do, we have to give here a dollar symbol, because it's a price, so the currency must be given. So I will just select this entire field over here, and here we will just select dollar. Okay, and instead of two decimal points I will just take one decimal point here, right? So this is the average price. So each car average price, if we calculate, so it was $28,000 for last year. Okay, so now same we have to calculate it in current year. So first what we will do, we have to find out the difference. Okay, but to find out difference, first we have to calculate previous year to date average price. So for that I will just right click over here, new measure, and I will name it as previous year to date average price. Okay, and we will take it as same calculate function we will be using. Expression is what, average price, comma, we will be using same period last year function, and it will be for calendar. Okay, and I will just close the two times bracket, just hit enter. Okay, so now we have calculated the previous year to date sales. Now we have to find out the sales, the average price difference. What was the difference between current year and last year? So now to do that, what we will do, I will just take it a new calculation over here, and I will select it as new measure. All right, and I will just change it as average price difference. Okay, and we will name it as average price difference, and I will make the calculations as year to date average price minus previous year to date average price. This is the option or the formula, and close this. Now what I will take, I will just copy this, Control C and Control V, and I will try to bring it over here. Okay, so we'll take the same thing and we'll just use the same thing to show it over here. All right. And now what we will do, I will just select this, I will close this, and here we have to say show the average sales difference. Okay, so now you can see it's 223. Okay, so I mean to say, let's see if the value is correct. 1 second. Okay, so that is correct. So now we will just quickly change the format of this. I will just select this and I will convert it into dollars. Okay, and what we will do, I will just select it up to one decimal point and come here, go in category value and display units we will choose is at thousands. Okay, so and we will just choose it at two decimal points. Perfect. So now it's 0.22k. Perfect. So it's 0.22k, and why it is showing in bracket, because if it is a negative value, Tableau will automatically, sorry, Power BI will show it is in curly brackets, right? So that's not curly brackets, it in parenthesis. So if it's negative, then it will show in parenthesis. Now what's happening here? We have to change the condition over here. That are the rules for this particular uh, this value should be different, because if it is a negative value, it should be shown in red color, and which is not been shown over here. So for that, what we will do, we will change our rule over here. And to change the rule, we have to again write calculation for that. So what I will do, I will just write one more calculation, a new measure I will take, and I will name it as average price color. Okay, so we will name it as average price color, and again we will write if condition, if average price difference. Okay, if this condition is greater than 0. Okay, right, so if this value is greater than 0, then what should be result? If it is true, it should be in green color. Okay, comma, if the result is false, it should be in red color. So whatever you are writing here now, the same conditions you have to write whenever you are taking conditional formatting or writing some rules for that. I will close the bracket and just hit enter. Okay, now just select this, go to format visual, go to category value, and here you have an option called FX. So just click on FX, and now instead of sales difference color, we are going to choose it as average price color. Okay, so this is just what we have to choose. All these things will remain same, and we have to just click on OK. So as soon as you do that, you can see the value is now in red color. That is why, because the average price is reduced by $223 as compared to last year. And if it is reducing, then it should show in red color, right? Automatically, it should be shown in red color. Okay, so now what we will do, we will find that if it is reducing as compared to last year, then what should be the percentage of reduce. Okay, so to do that, again, we will write one more measure over here. So before moving ahead in the video, I would like to introduce you to my website. So this website was opened with request of many subscriber and many followers like you, where they wanted to reach out to me. They can guidance on mock interviews, one-on-one in mentorship, career guidance in data analyst, what roadmap you should follow, what are your questions we can discuss over here. So you can book a call from here. Also, there are some digital products and some data analyst materials also. You can see there is a Power BI material available. Some projects are also available, SQL material. The complete data analyst roadmap and material is available over here. Also, the project which we are using as an example in this particular video, that is based on financial domain. So if you are interested, you can go ahead and buy it from here. In this, the complete video from start to end is mentioned. All the domain knowledge, terminologies, what functional requirements we are using, BRDs, as well as problem statements from start to end. Everything is explained as in a real-time project in this particular package. So you can go ahead and you can see more than 600 bookings are done in last 45 days. Okay, and I was a top rated in data analyst field and a top rated in last month as well. So if you are interested, you can go and follow and see the website, and you can buy the things which are required for it. So let's move ahead in the video, and I will name it as year on year average price. Okay, growth, year on year average price growth. And the formula is again same, average price difference. Okay, we will take average price difference at top divided by previous year to date average price. Okay, so this is the difference. You can check it on Google also. That is the formula. All right, and now what we will do, I will just take this only, control C control V, and I will try to place it over here, the same thing. Okay, and now I will just close this and we will take average price year on year average price growth. So this is 0.0 k you are seeing because we are taking copying this same thing over here. So to change this, you have to come here, go to call out value, and instead of 1000 we will convert it into as atto. Okay, so now once it is atto, it's minus 0.01. So now to convert it into percentage, select this particular value on the field which we have created, and here just you have to click on percentage. So you can see it's reduced by 0.79%. So very nominal change is there, but that too is also considered as compared to last year. The current year prices are very perfect. Now next thing what we have to do is we have to find out the month to date total sales. This we have already calculated. Now we have to find out month to date average price we have to find out. So to do that again, what we will do, we will write one more calculation over here. I will just right click here and I will click on new measure. Alright. And I will name it as month to date average price. Okay. And same we will be using total MTD function over here. Total MTD expression is nothing but average price which we have already calculated. Comma, we are going to make use of date is nothing but a calendar date. Okay. This is the date. And I will just close this. And I will just hit enter. So it has been calculated, but we want it in this format. So we have to again concatenate function we have to use for here. So again, I will right click. So we have already created this concatenate function for month to date KPI. So I will just copy this everything, control C, and I will right click and I will just create a new measure and I will name it as average price KPI, or we can say month to date average price KPI. Okay, and I will paste everything. So we will just remove this, we don't want this, it's 2 times is equal to is required. So concatenate here, what we will do, I will just take it as average month to date average price. Okay, so this is month to date average price. Format, instead of month to date total sales, we will take here as month to date total average price. So this is month to date average price. And now we want to show it in thousands. We don't want to show it in millions. So instead of dividing it by 10 raised to 6, we will just divide it by 1000 because it's a unit of thousand. We have to divide it. And we have to show it in 0.00 only. That is to 2 decimal points. But at last it should be not M, it should be K. Alright. So this is the only change we have to make, and just hit enter. Alright. So now you can see we will take this control C and control V, same thing we will just take and we'll just try to place it over here. Okay, perfect. So now I will just select this, I will close this, and instead of this we will take month to date average KPI price which we have taken. So just perfect. So you can see the month to date average KPI price was 28.26 thousand. So in this way only some minor changes we have to make, and we have designed our second KPI as well. Now next what we have to do as per our problem statement is car sold matrix. Okay, so we have to find it for year to date car sold. So now same thing we have to follow again. So for that what I will do, again I will right click over here. I will create a new measure, and here I will name it as year to date cars sold. Okay, so these are year to date cars sold, and we will be using again a total YTD function, and expression is nothing but now we have to find out count of the cars, right? The number of cars you have sold. So we can take a simple way, we can take count of each and every row in our data and then we can show it. So for that we have to use count function, but count of what? We have to take count of that particular field which is having unique, and we can see non-null values on each and every row. That is a primary key, and for us it is what? ID of that particular table. So we have car ID. So I will just close this, comma, we have to take calendar date because we have to find it for this particular date. I've already told you how total YTD function works, so I will not explain you that again and again. So I'll just hit enter. So year to date car sold has been created. So we will just copy this, control C, control V, and I'll just try to bring it over here. Okay, so this is year to date. I will just select this, I will just delete this, and from here we will select year to date cars sold. So it is 13,000. Now we don't have to give any currency for this because uh, year to date car solds are nothing but it's a number. Okay, it is not measured in currency, it's just a number. So we have to just change the title. So select this, go to general. In title, we will change it as year to date cars sold. Okay. So this is year to date cars sold. Then select this particular value, that is year to date cars sold. And here you have to just take it as one decimal point. Just hit this only. Okay. So this from here you are getting an exact value. Okay. So don't do give any currency or anything. Now we have to find out these two values. For that we have to find out the previous year to date car sold, right? So for that I will just right click and I will click on new measure, and we will find it as previous year to date cars sold. And the same thing, we have to use a calculate function. Expression is nothing but count of cars we have to take, that is count of ID. Close this comma, we have to use a function called same period last year, and you have to use a calendar date over here, right? This is the calendar date. So close the bracket two times and just hit enter. So we have calculated the previous year to date car sold. Now we have to find out the difference between them. So just right click, new measure, and I will name it as cars sold difference. Okay, and it's nothing but year to date cars sold minus previous year to date cars sold. Okay, so this is the difference. And now what I will do, I will just select this, control C, control V. I will just take it over here and I'll try to place it over. Okay, now select this, close it. We have to show year to date car sales difference. So it's here, just select this car sales difference. Okay, so you can see we have 3K. So I will just select this and I will just then select this car sales difference, and I will show it up to 8 decimal points. Okay, so that is 2.62 is the difference, but it's a positive value, right? You can see the value is positive. So that is nothing but as compared to last year, the current year car sales are increasing. And but we want here, the color should be in green color because it's positive value, then it should be in green color. So here again we have to change our formatting conditions. For that again we have to write first the calculation. So right click, write a new measure over here, and I will name it as cars sold color. Okay, so this will be for car sold color, and I will write if condition over here. We will use a logical condition. If car sold difference is greater than 0, okay, then it should be a green color. Okay, comma, if the condition is false, then it should be red. Okay, just write red, close the bracket and hit end. Okay, so make sure the spelling mistakes, there you don't make any spelling mistakes over here, because whatever condition we are writing here, the same set of conditions should be used while giving a conditional format. Now select this, come here, go to category value, come to FX, and instead of average color price, here we have to choose it as car sold color. Okay, and all other things are same, the color will be same. Just click on OK. As soon as you do, you can see the color of this particular has been changed. Okay, so now what we will do next, we have to find out the year on year growth car solds. Okay, the growth of year on year car solds percentage we have to find out. Just right click, create a new measure again, and I will name it as year on year car sold growth. Okay, and for that again the car sold difference will be, okay, car sold difference, what was that value? Okay, cars sold difference, okay, divided by year to date car sold. Okay, it should be year to date cars sold. Just hit enter and close this. Now what I will do, I will just select this, just take percentage. Oh no, we take this only, control C, control V, and I will just take it over here. Okay, now what I will do, instead of this, I will just close this, and we want year on year car sold growth. Okay, now this is in thousand, so just come here, go to call out value, and instead of thousand, choose here as add. Okay, and now just select that particular value and just click on percentage. So you can see a growth of 19 percentage has been there as compared to last year, right? Very simple and easy. If you understand one calculation, it's easy for understanding the other calculations. Now next what we will do, we will find out this KPI, that is month to date. Yeah, month to date we can say cars sold. We will just see it, which should be month to date cars sold. So for that what we will do, again write a calculations over here, create a new measure, and I will name it as month to date cars sold. Okay, so for that we will be using total MTD calculation, and it should be for count of ID, that is count of cars, close this bracket, comma, it should be for calendar date. Okay, this particular date, close this, hit enter. All right, and now we have to create a KPI. So KPI again we will take for average only, this calculation only I will take. I will just copy this and I will take a new calculation, new measure, and I will name it as month to date cars sold KPI. Okay, and just paste the calculation. So instead of month to date average price, we want here month to date cars sold. Okay, and instead of this, we want here month to date cars sold. Okay, it should be divided by thousand because we want to show it in thousands itself, and here it should be K. So don't make any changes over here. So just hit enter and close this. Now I will just take this Control C, Control V, and I will bring it over here. Okay, so this will be what we will be using. Now select this, close this, and we will be using month to date car sold KPI. So now here you can see what how many cars were sold in this particular or latest month. It is almost to 2000. Okay, so in this way we are designing our KPIs. I will show it in full view. So this way we have designed our KPIs, so you can see. So this gives a overall summary of the business, and you can take or generate multiple insights from here. Year to date sales are growing, you can see, as compared to last year it's growing by 70.8 million, and the growth percentage is 23%. Okay, similarly the current month sales were 54 million. Year to date average price was 28,000 for each car. It has been reduced as compared to last year by $220, that is nothing but 0.8%, and for current month it was 28.26k. Similarly, year to date car solds were 13.3k, at 13,300 cars were been sold, which is greater than like 2,620 cars as compared to last year. That is nothing but 19% of growth is there. And for current month, the total number of cars sold are 1,920 cars. In this way, 7 to 8 insights are generated from here, and multiple decisions can be taken, multiple summary or what we can say for different stakeholders, and this can be operated by different filters. Okay, we are going to apply here set of filters. By using those set of filters, by applying and slicing and dicing data, you can see the values and different angles over here, right? So I hope you are understanding this, and now we will move ahead with our charts design. So now in our chart design, as per our problem statement, the first chart which we have here is the year to date sales weekly trend. Okay, so for that what I will do, I will just come here. Okay, so instead of quick measures, I will just select here, and what we will do, for that we have to take a area chart. Okay, so I will just take a area chart from here, and I will try to place it over here properly. So in this particular section which we have a placeholder over here, we'll try to place it over here, and I will just adjust it properly. Okay, and now what we will do, we have to find it weekly. So we have already calculated the week over here, that is we have taken week number in our calendar date table. So I will just take that itself and I will add it to x-axis. So this is our week, and we are going to take year to date sales. But for taking the year-to-date sales, what we will do, we will take the average price directly first. Okay, we'll take the average price directly. Then go to filters over here. In filters, what we will do, we will add a year filter. So add a year filter over here. So and make sure that you add it only for this visual. So I will add a year filter and I will choose here a basic filtering. And instead of this, we will just choose 2023. Okay, then I will just click on apply, or we will just have an apply function. So we'll just select the 2023 over here, right? So I'll just close this. I will hide this. Okay, so now we have 2023. Now we will do some formattings quickly. So now let's come here, go to general, and in properties, what we will do first, or for go in effects, and we will turn off the background. All right, and we will change the title as well. So the title for us should be year to date sales weekly trend, right? Year to date sales weekly trend is the title for us. 11 is the size which we are going to use, and we are going to use the color as Sage UI. Okay, and the color will be white color, or we will just take this particular thing, or this one. Okay, so year to date sales weekly trend, and 10 we will, or okay, 11 is fine. All right. So now we will do our next formattings quickly over here. So I will just close this, go to visual, and now here you can see you have an axis which is ranging from 0 to 20, 40 up to 60. But we have yearly, in year we have weeks up to 52 or 53. So what we will do, this instead of we are getting an extra numbers over here which is rounding off, which Power BI automatically does, we will change that. So just go to y axis over here, and here you can see the maximum point. Instead of doing it at all, we will choose it as 55. Okay, or choose it up to 54. Okay, so this is the maximum range. Minimum range is what? Because in each week, weeks cannot exceed than 54. So this is what we will be changing. So the space which you are having an extra over here, that will be automatically adjusted. All right. So now next, what we will do? We will do other formattings over here. So I'll just turn off this. So we don't want to show here a grid lines. That is nothing but horizontal and vertical grid lines. We don't want to show. So come to grid lines. We will turn off the grid lines both. All right. So after turning off the grid lines, what we will do here, we will do other formattings. But before doing the other formattings, what we will do, or we will just turn on the markers over here. So I've turned on the markers. So instead of 5, we will choose it as 3. Okay. And now we have to show our maximum point over here. So we have to highlight our maximum point where it is. Okay, as per the price. Okay, so you can see this will be our maximum point as per our price point. So we will do next that. So we will just see the colors whatever we are having over here, so that we will be doing it the same way. So this is the colors which we will be using over here, and now same way we will be having the same colors over here as well. So to do that, what we will do now, I will just go ahead, and we have to write the calculations for that. Okay, so I'll just increase this size like this so that we'll have an extra space. Okay, so now we will add some colors over here. So now to do that, what we will do, I will just select this particular chart, come over here, or first that what we will do, we will write a calculation. So to show the maximum point in this particular chart, we have to write a calculation, and I will select a new measure from here, and I will name it as max point. Okay, max point on area chart. Okay, you can give any name. And now this calculation is important to understand. First, I will write the calculation, and then I will explain you. I will be using a if function. So if function is always need a logical test. Okay, so I will use for logical text, I will be using a max x function, double max x function, and I will be using all selected functions in this. Okay, so first we will be using an all selected function, and in that I will be using calendar week. Okay, for we are finding it for calendar week. Okay, that is table or column name, which for which column name we are using it, comma the second argument we have to write it as what should be the function. Okay, so I write what should be the function, what it should be equalizing with. Okay, so should be equalizing with sum of cells, but we have to find out that sum of cells should be equal to other sum of cells, but we cannot aggregate it in this particular calculations, right? So we have to aggregate it outside this calculation. So I will close this first over here. So I will just close it and I will write first one more calculation and I will take a new measure and I will name it as total sales. Okay, so we will take the total sales first and I will name it as sum of what? Price. So this is what our total sales, and I will just hit enter. Okay, and now what we will do? We will do our calculation. So for that, what I will do? I will just close this. Now I will take a new measure and I will write a if condition. Okay, so name it as max point. Okay, and I will write a if condition. If again, first we will take a max function. Okay, so max x function is there, right? And max x function takes the table. Okay, so we for taking a table and an expression, so first table we will be using the table as all selected. So all selected is nothing but it's a filter function. Okay, and that filter function we have to use because we have to consider that particular table itself, whichever we are getting it in all selected function, and that table all values will be considered, and out of that all values the maximum will be selected, right? So for that, what I will do, we have to find it for which table, that is nothing but calendar week field or a table with an expression of total sales. Okay, that is nothing but total sales we have already calculated, we must have. So first what I will do, all selected we have calculated, so all selected, from this we will just close the bracket for this all selected, comma, the second argument is what? Expression for this max x, that is nothing but total sales for us, right? So if this, okay, so if this entire value is equal to total sales, right, means what? If this max value, right, so maximum value from this calendar week, entire week, and the total sales, if it is equal to total sales of this particular entire table, then if it is true, then what we have to find out, if this result is true, we will need the same value. Okay, return the same value, that is nothing but return this same value, that is this entire value we have to return. Control C, control V. Okay, if it is true, get the same value, and if it is false, okay, if the result is false, we want it as blank, we don't want to show anything, right? And just close the bracket, hit enter. Only this much we have to do. Now just select this function, and now what we will do, we have calculated our max point, just bring it and keep it under this particular maximum sales point. Okay, so you can see we have received a maximum sale point over here. Now select this, go here and turn off the legends, we don't want legends to be shown, and now we will design our markers. Okay, so for this we will give a different color. So for that, what I will do, from instead of all, just select your maximum point. Okay, go to colors, and from here we will choose the yellow color. Okay, so this is our maximum point here, you can see, and we'll make it a bigger. Okay, all right, now just select all over here, right? So other points we have already mentioned over there, and now what we will do, we will do other formattings over here. So data labels will just turn on. So we, instead of turning on all the data labels, what we will do, we will just turn it on for maximum point. Okay, so other show series of this will just turn on, and we just turn this off. Okay, so what we will do, instead of this, turn on the data labels, how to turn off values, just let's see. Okay, so yeah, we will just turn off the data labels, and for values we will turn it off. Okay, so means what we have done here, I will just show you. So first it was what? All. Okay, so it was all first, so just select the sum of the price first. Okay, so we have to select the sum of the price and turn off its values. Okay, we don't want to show the sum of the price, we just want to show the maximum value. So turn off this value, so all the prices value will be gone, and we will just now select the maximum point over here in data labels. Just select maximum point, this is the only value which we are seeing now, and now this is the value over here. You can see it's Sergio UI 9. I will just make it as 8, and I will make it as Sergio UI semi bold. Alright, and the color which we'll be using will be this. Okay, so this is the value, or we'll just use this color, and I will just add a background for it as well. I will just turn on the background and I will do same color. Okay, or we can use a fan, right? So this is the maximum point which we have into our data. So these are the maximum sales and all other for the year to date weekly sales trend. And from here you can build an insight that for the 36th week the maximum sales were done, and it is dynamic. Whenever you change it with respect to filters also, automatically the values will be changing over here. So not to worry on that. So I hope you have understood this. This was a bit tedious and formatting options were also required. So that's the only thing which we have to do here. Alright guys. So I hope you have understood this chart and we will move ahead to our next chart. Okay, so before moving ahead, we will just do quick formatting over here. Some more formattings are required. So what I will do, we will lines, and in lines, we will just increase the stroke width. Or okay, so that is fine. Just what we will do, we will just change the shaded area percentage. Okay, so we'll just make it as 70%. Okay, so this is the shaded area. All other things are okay for us. And in data labels, what we will do, for value, we will just try to increase the value size. Okay, perfect. And now we will go ahead and move to our next problem statement to build next chart. And let's see what it is. It is year to date total sales by body style. Okay, and we have to build a donut chart for this. I will just take a donut chart from here and we'll just try to place it over here first. I'll just take it and I'll place it over here nice and clean. Okay, and now we have to find out year to date sales by body color. So from here we will find the body color option. So let's see where it is. Just okay, so if it is by body color or it's a by body style. Okay, so it's by body style. So first we will take by body style, and I will just add a legend over here. Okay, add a legend, and we have to find out year to date sales. Okay, so year to date total sales I will take it, I will put it into values. Okay, and we will do quick formattings for that. I will just select this, go to format painter and just select this. Okay, so automatically some formattings will be automatically done for us, right? So come here, and in data labels we don't want us to be shown. Okay, and go to legends. We'll just turn on the legends over here. We'll try to show the legends, and for text we will show it by 9 and we will show it in this color, or just check this. All right, and next thing, if you want to change the colors of this particular body styles, you can do that. And if you not, you can see the body styles, which is the maximum. You will see the all the information in the tooltip itself, and from here you can generate the different inside. You can see SUV shares 26%, then hatchback shares 22%. We have sedan for 19, passenger cars for 17, and hard for 13. So maximum we can see is this for SUV, and second maximum is for hatchback cars. Okay, so in this way, we have just designed this in 2 minutes. We can say it's very easy. Now next we have to find out year to date sales, total sales by color. Okay, so to do that I will just select this. Control C, Control V. Will take the same chart and we will try to place it over here. All right. And now what we will do, instead of body style we have to show it by color. So we will just take a color from here, and we will just take color and add it into legends. Okay, so we are showing it by now colors. So pale white takes the maximum share of 47%, second followed by red, black, and then red. So what we will do, we'll try to change the color of this particular slices which you see here as per our colors. Okay, so I will just select this, and we will just go to slices, and pale white we will just try to choose a white color over here. Okay, so if you take a white color, and I will just go in more colors, I will just choose a pale white color. Okay, so I'll just choose a pale white color. Okay, this is fine. All right, now for black, we'll just choose this gray color, or just this one. Okay. And for red, what we will do, we'll choose an actual red color, so this will be fine. All right, or you can choose a different red color from here. All right, so likewise you can give an actual colors which that particular value have, right? So in this way we have designed this as well. Okay, so as per our next problem statement, we have to go ahead and design our year to date cars, what we can say year to date cars sold by dealer region. So for that what we will do, we will take a chart or a map chart from here, And now what I will do, I will just try to place it over here into our this particular placeholder which we have designed. Okay, so just increase the size likewise. Alright, now what I will do, I will just go ahead and take a dealer region from here. So we will take a dealer region and we will add it into locations. Next, what we will do, we have to show year-to-date car sold. So I will take year-to-date car sold and I will add it into bubble size. Okay. So now we will do next formattings over here. So just select this chart, go to format painter and just select this particular chart. So all the formattings which we have done over here, it will be applied automatically on this particular chart. Now next what we will do some formattings over here. So we will turn on the category labels. So we will try to show the labels over here and go to map settings, and instead of road we will choose the dark map. Okay, so we will use a dark map over here. Next, we will go to category labels again, and so we will do this later. So just go to bubble, and instead of at over, we will just select the data range. Data range. Okay, so as per data range, whatever range we are having with respect to that, we will be showing the bubble size. And now we will just increase the bubble size from here. Okay, so just try to increase the bubble size up to 11 or 12. Okay, so this is fine. And next we will change the color of the bubbles as well. So we'll just try to give this yellow colors. And for category labels, we will turn on the background. And for background, I will just try to take use of this color. Okay, this is fine. All right. So now in this way we have designed, and out of this, from here, what insights you can be generated is, for maximum more, the larger the bubble, the maximum numbers are cars sold. So for a dealer region who are from Austin area, we have 22,000, or we can say 2,296 number of cars were sold. Second is what, Janesville. Third, you can see from here is Scottsdale, right? And the least one is, I can see it's a Middletown, right? So where we have sold almost 1,722 cars only. All right. So in this way, you have to analyze, and now I'll just adjust our chart in this particular placeholder properly. Okay. Just increase the size a bit. One second. All right. This is perfect. All right. Now, next, what we have to find out is, as per our analysis, the next chart we have to find out is company-wise sales trend. So for company, we have to show year-to-date average price, what are the year-to-date cars sold, year-to-date total sales, and percentage of year-to-date grand total sales. Okay. So for that, we'll go in visualization, and from here, I'll choose as a matrix. Okay. So we'll just choose a matrix over here, and I will just try to place it over here, and we have to show it for what. First we have to show the company. Okay, so I will just take company over here. So instead of matrix, I will just choose table itself. So company, we will take company over here. All right, then next we have to show year to date average price. Okay, so I will take year to date average price. Right, so this is year to date average price, then year to date cars sold. We'll just take year to date cars sold, then year to date total sales. These are year to date total sales, and we have to find a percentage of year to date grand total sales. So for that, what we will do, just click here. Okay, and in conditional, what we can just show values as we have here percentage of grand total. So these are converted to percentage, and now what we will do, we will take again year to date sales, and we'll just try to add it in between of this, right? So in this way we have added it over here, right? So other formattings we will just try to do it right now itself. So now next what we will do, we'll just go to formattings, go to format visual, and in style here we will just choose at minimal. Okay, so we'll just choose minimal over here, and next what we will do, we'll just give the color combinations over here. So I'll just go here in grid. So horizontal grid lines, we don't want horizontal, we'll just add vertical grid lines. All right, then for values we will go ahead, all the background color we will choose black itself for all of them. All right, and the text color will be choosing as this, right? So these will be our text colors for now, we will change it later. Okay, and the values are 10 Sajid, that is fine. Okay, then go to column headers. Here also background we will choose it as black itself. Okay, and color we will choose it as this particular. We'll choose the color as, let's say, this or this, or we'll keep it white only. Okay, next we'll just center the alignments. All other alignments also will try to center it. Cell elements, not here. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, so values are done. Cell elements will turn it off. Now grand totals we don't want to show. We will just turn off the totals. Okay, and now we'll just adjust our bars over here. Okay, and as per this, now what we have to show here is for different companies which we have over here. So we will just add these bars over here. These are nothing but some data bars which we are going to add. So to that, come here in visualization, we have to add it for year to date car sold. So just go over here and go to conditional formattings and just click on data bars, right? And for positive bars and for negative bars, it is asking us which colors you have to show. All right. So with respect to that, for positive bar, we will just choose this particular color, and for negative, if it is a negative bar, we'll just choose a negative color. Okay. So you just click on and you can see the bars are shown over here. Similarly, we have to show bars again for what? Let's see that. So we have to show bar for year to date grand total. So I just click on here, conditional formatting, go to data bars and just click on OK. So automatically the bars will be shown over here. Alright guys, just let's see the colors. We'll just change the color of this conditional formattings, data bars, and instead of this, we will choose a darker color. Perfect. Alright guys, and now we'll just adjust the things over here. Perfect. Now just select this chart, go to this format painter and just click this. So what will happen? Uh, all the background will be gone from here. That is for this particular thing. Again, just select this and style grade will just choose minimal. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I'll just select this bar. I've undone all the changes which we have done. You have to just press 2 times undo. Select this and from here we will do it manually itself. Go to general. In effects, we'll turn off the background. Okay. And in title, we will have to add the title, and the title will be what? Company wise sales trend. Okay, company wise sales trend. All right, and it should be 11. It should be Sagio UI, and the color will be this. Okay, okay guys, now just select this again, and here in grid what we will do, for vertical grid lines we'll just choose this color, or you can choose this one. Perfect, this looks fine for us. And for all other things, what you can see here, for average price and for total sales, we will convert this into other units. That is, for this will give thousands and for this will give millions. So just go here, select the average price from here, and we have the currency. All we will do, what we will do, just go here and go to values, or go to specific column. Okay, so for specific column, what I will choose, year to date average price I will choose over here, and display units I will choose it as thousands. Okay, and we'll just align the center value, right? Then next we'll choose year to date cars total sales, we'll choose it as in millions. All right, and center the alignment. Perfect. All right guys, so in this way we have designed our entire chart. Now, next thing what we have to do is we have to add here some filters. Also, we have to design one more page, right? So I will just name this as overview dashboard. Okay, so this is our overview dashboard, car sales report. So the car sales dashboard's overview dashboard. So what we will do, we have just remained here to add our title of this chart. So for that, I will just go in insert, and in insert we have here an option called text box. Okay, So I'll just name it as car sales dashboard, and I will add a pipe operator and we'll name it as overview. So this is our first, and what we will do, we'll just do some formatting over here. So I'll just select this entire thing and I'll choose the font as 18. Sejo UI is the thing and bold, and we'll just go to format, go to effects, turn off the background, select this entire thing and we'll choose the color as white. Okay, and now I'll just reduce this and we'll try to place it over here. Find the center. Perfect. Okay, so this is our car sales dashboard. Just select this. Perfect. So this is our car sales dashboard overview. If you want to give different color, you can give different colors also. So now next we will go ahead and design our second dashboard, and then we will add some filters over there. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now, so what we will do, we will just try to add our filters over here. So on this dashboard, as you can see, we have added some filters. The same filters we will be trying to add over here. So now to add the filters, what we have to do here is I will go in visualization, and here you have an option called slicers. Just click on it. So this is the slicer we have to add. The first one is body style. So we are adding a body style filter over here. I'll just search for body style and I will just take it over here. So this is the body style filter, the first one which we are going to add, and we will just do some formattings for this. So now go to slicer settings and we will make it as drop down. Okay, and selection is a multi-select, and we will just show the all button as well. All right, and just make it smaller, bring it over here. Okay, likewise, and I'll just reduce it here. And now we will do some formattings for here. I will just go to general effects, and for background I will just choose this background, or I will just take this a bit darker, or yes sir, this is fine I guess. Now what we will do, I'll go to visual and we'll just change the values to the white color. Alright, similarly for slicer header as well, we'll choose it as white color. Alright, and we will choose it as Sejo UI with 11 or 10. So this is there. Now background also we will choose it to black color. So in values, uh go to values and you have a background over here. So in background just choose the same. Okay, so now from here you can see these are the background. You can just select all, or you can just select the few values, and with respect to those you can see the values are changing. You can see the values or data at different angles for you, right? Now what we will do, we'll add other for filters as well. So first we have shown it for body style, now we will show it for dealer name. So I'll just control C and control V this same filter. Okay, and what I will do, I will just try to show one more filter here, that is by dealer region. So I'll just close this, and instead of body style we will just select here dealer region. Okay, and now next what we will do, uh, oh no, should we have to show it by dealer name? So I'll just show here dealer name, and control C control V, and now we have to show it by transmission. So we'll just select the transmission from here. Let's see where it is. Show it by transmission. Okay, then control C control V again. Okay, and now we will show it for engine. Okay, this is for engine, right? And now I will just take this control C and I will add it over here, that is filter. Okay, so these are our filters which we have added over here. Perfect. Now you can see for different filters you can slice and dice the data, and you can see the data at different angles, which I already told you. All right, now what we will do, we will build our second dashboard. So what that I will just right click over here and I will duplicate the same dashboard, and for this I will name it as details tab. Okay, and here also we'll change the name as details dashboard. All right, And now we'll delete everything from here. Okay, all the charts we have to delete. The KPIs will keep it as same as it is on this particular dashboard. And also we have to change the background of this dashboard. So for that I'll go in visualization, select this and just go to format visual, go to the canvas background. I will just delete this and I will choose the another one. So this also I have added in the description box from where you can go ahead and download, and I will just click on open. So you can see the background has been automatically changed now. We have a single one piece container holder over here where we will be building our chart. Alright, now go to visualization now. Okay, and here we will be building a matrix chart again. So I will just select the matrix chart, or we can just choose a table chart. Okay, just choose a table chart and I will just increase it lightwise. Perfect. And now we will bring all the values over here. So let's see what we have to bring over here. So first we will take our ID from here. So we have car ID. All right. Then we will bring date. So we have date as well. Okay. So from here we don't have to bring all the dates. You just bring. Okay. So the date from here we'll take this date. Okay. Then we will bring date. Then we have to bring customer name. Okay. Then we will bring a dealer name. Okay. Then we have company. Then color. And then we will bring the model. Okay. So let's see where is model. So this is model for us, and at the last we'll bring total sales. Total sales is nothing but price for us. So this is the price. Okay, and to change this to total sales, what we have to do, just click a double click over here and we'll name it as total sales. Okay, hit enter. So you can see automatically total sales is there. Now we will do quick formattings on this. So just select your visual here, go to style, and we'll choose here from minimal. Okay, then we will go ahead and choose the values. So background color, we'll choose everything for everyone. We'll choose it as black itself. Okay, and text color we will choose at this. Both the text colors alternative both will be this color. All right. Then we'll just go to column headers, or we'll just go to grid, and in horizontal grid we will choose this color. All right. And now I will just go to values. Values is 10 is okay for us, I think. And now we'll go to column headers. Column headers background color also we'll choose it as black, and the header colors we'll choose it as this. Let's take it as this company. All right. And next for totals again, background color we'll choose it as black itself, and the text color we'll choose it as this, or we'll take it as this. Okay, so this is the background text color. All right, now select this, go to general, go to effects and turn off the background. All right, and now we will just try to adjust our columns over here, which will be automatically fitting over here. Yeah. All right, guys, and now next what we will do, okay, let's just reduce this and increase this. Perfect. For this we'll give data labels. Okay, so before giving data labels I will just select the total sales or price from here. Just select the price and we'll give it as a dollar symbol. Okay, and go here, then select this chart. Okay, select the chart, come here. Alright, then what we will do, chart, then we will go to specific column. From here just select sales, and here we'll display the unit is in thousands. Okay, and next remaining is we'll reduce this and we'll just try to reduce increase this. Perfect, and now it looks good. And now we will just give the data labels. We go to data, then conditional formattings, not sparkling. We'll add conditional formattings, data bars, and we will choose the data bars as this. Okay. Okay. So these are the data bars for us. You can choose any color, whichever you want. Doesn't matter. We'll increase likewise. Perfect. So from here, by using these filters, guys, you can see you can choose different filters. Okay, see different angles, the data. You can export this grid whichever whenever it is required from your client. Got it. Now next, what we have to add here is navigation buttons. Okay, if you come to our this particular chart, you can see these navigations buttons are added. All right. So I'll just take this and I will just copy it over here. You can do it on your own. You have to sales insight is there, nothing much is there. Here also I will just go ahead and copy it. Okay, that's just the text. Next I will just take menu also, copy it over here. Here also I will just copy on the second dashboard. All right, and now I will show you how to add the navigation buttons. So you have to go to insert, and you have a buttons over here, and here you can go and you can click on navigator, and here we have on page navigators. Okay, so this is the navigator button which you are going to use. Just reduce it, then go to format. All right, and style, we want it as just grid layout, we'll choose it as vertical. Okay, we'll show it in vertical format. And now we will do some formattings over here. So just go to style, and first is default means what? uh, we can say whichever is not selected, or let's say whichever depends upon font color and font size. So for background, for fill color, we'll change it to which is not selected. Okay, the non-selected will be the default one, so this will be our default, and we will be choosing giving this as this color. Okay, and the selected one, just go here and click on selected is means overview, means we are on this page, so it will be on overview part, right? So for selected, we'll give the background color, that is fill color. We'll choose it as, let's say, this. Perfect. Okay, so this color, and in this way we'll be moving from one dashboard to another. So I will just take this same thing. Okay, control C, and I will just paste it over here. Confirm, and done. And now the dashboard is ready for us to use. Okay, so whenever you want to go to details page, you have to press control and then click. You will be coming to this page. Again, you want to go to overview page, just press control and we will come to overview page. So in this way, guys, we have designed this complete dashboard, and I hope you have learned many things from here. You have learned different functionalities, different DAX functions, formattings, how to build KPIs, how to build different charts, and all those things. And you can add this in your resume. You can show it on LinkedIn profiles, and don't forget to tag me over there. And okay, guys, then this was all for this particular video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.